and I'm happy that you're with me. Today's video is about the topic of lymph and how the Diamond Shield can support you really well to stimulate your lymph flow. First of all, a short info about the lymph itself, because in contrast to the blood, the lymph generally receives relatively little attention. Mostly only when you have complaints in the form of a painful lymph node or a swelling due to an outflow congestion. This is because the lymph has mainly transport and defense functions. It is of watery consistency and gets its slightly yellowish color from the substances dissolved in it, such as urea, protein, minerals, and enzymes. In addition to the blood vessels, the lymph or the lymphatic channels is a kind of second transport route. Now, there are various causes such as inflammation, blunt injury or venous congestion, which causes much more inflow than outflow in the tissues, so that the lymph is overloaded with its work. As a result, tissue water backs up or the lymph even leaks out, which in turn impedes cellular metabolism. If such stagnation continues for a longer period of time, it can lead to tissue damage and the whole thing gets chronic. Therefore, it's also important to deal with the problem, and the first choice is usually manual lymphatic drainage prescribed by a doctor, or even compression in the form of stockings or wrapping, which is a blessing for most affected people. If you are affected yourself and have a Diamond Shield zapper at home, you can additionally support this process. Because you can get a lymphatic drainage chip card, it's called LY, and there's some great feedback from the practice. With this chip card, an electrical lymphatic drainage is implemented through an amplitude modulation, which in turn supports the natural lymph flow. This imitates a gentle wave-like motion by automatically increasing the volt number within a few seconds and decreasing back to the initial intensity. There can be a slight pleasant tingling sensation, and also from the patients in the practice, one has the experience that very quickly a relief can be felt. There can be a better blood circulation and also significant pain relief. And I know that especially the problem with the pain due to the often massive swelling is a big challenge for many. With this chip card, it is recommended to increase the intensity, which means to increase the volt number with the plus button until you feel a slight, still pleasant tingling sensation. However, this should not be unpleasant or painful at all. If the tingling sensation subsides after a few minutes, you can increase the volt number again. In addition, you can also increase the effectiveness if you place the electrodes in such a way that the current flow is well confined to the region to be treated. For example, if you have the discomfort from the feet upwards, then place the electrodes on the soles of the feet. You could put socks over them. For knee swellings, it's best to use adhesive electrodes on the left and right side of the knee. If your arm is affected, I will place one cuff around the wrist and the second one maybe above the chest, and so on. If you have had problems with your lymphatic drainage for a long time, then you have probably already been to one or the other doctor, and you have also received other recommendations, such as regular exercise to stimulate the lymphatic flow, a healthy diet as alkaline as possible, which means minimize animal products, sugar and grains, and drinking enough water. In addition, special exercises such as lymphatic drainage exercises can help. You can also find them here on YouTube. You can support the application of the lymph chip card if you take, for example, Berber pinnella. Berber pinnella is a combination of Desmodium molliculum and Pimpinella anisum. Both are perennial plants from South America, and they are very effective in detoxifying the liver, kidneys, and lymphatic system, among other things. As an alternative, you could also use Dermaclean Lymphy, which helps helps quite well and I have good experiences with it myself. Now I am already at the end of the video. As always, I hope you were able to take out some helpful information for yourself. I know that there are many people who are affected by the issue and it is quite a challenge, especially when the whole thing is already in a chronic state. So I would be really happy if you find something that helps you. I would like to give you a free ebook from the naturopath Stefan Wiede with the title Gentle Lymphatic Drainage with the Diamond Shield Zapper. There you will find very detailed information on the subject and I'll link it to you in the info box. There you will also find affiliate links with 5% discount for you. If you like, write me something in the comments and activate the bell. Have a good time and see you next time.